Well, in today's episode, we're going to keep working on four-wheelers because we believe summer is not too far away. Not not sure if it's ever going to come. So anyway, working on the 91 Honda. Did a little fab work last night, trying to fab up a hitch. I had a headlamp. Also, I should write the book on 7 ways to kill yourself in relatively slow and bloody manner. So that's a grinder nut, extension pipe, a piece of thread or rod inside, bushed out with some tape. It's not straight, no, not even close. I wanted to have a real 5/8 nut, but couldn't find one, so settled for an old grinder nut. So the idea here is we're gonna tie the tops into the adjuster bolts. It's kind of a V-shaped piece, and then I'm gonna put I'll see what I got. I might drill this, put a piece of pipe with a pipe plug and a grease nipple on that. That way I can fill it with oil. Or maybe just stick the gun in there and just shoot your fool. So, got our brake lever in the mail the other week. And brake pads, drum. Very nice used drum. Very, very nice used drum. And then this cover that won't fit. It's just there's just enough clearance. I might slot the holes just to get it on there, but it just doesn't quite fit. It's like the whole cover is shrunk down so I can get 2 holes lined up, and the rest are just a little bit shrunken, you know. I got bearings, the wrong seals. So we want to do the hitch first and then just kind of keep on chugging. We got a bunch of missing metal, like this gap here to weld in, maybe some more. So got a lot of stuff to do. I think we'll replace this bolt here with a, what are they, 5/8? I think they're all 5/8 except that one now. But we'll keep cracking on that. I got my Big Red Torn Big Red Jack 3-ton, and so we took the tabs off of here, which will line up with that, and then move some of this stuff back. This had kind of a cut in it, so I just re-welded it back in, and then made a cap out of that and pounded it down, re-welded that. So and then the bottom end's got an ear that's welded only on one side. That way, once we're done with it, just snap it off. Hopefully this will last my lifetime. The old Jack, I disassembled everything and saved all the pipes and shafts. This girl's finally in here to get. It'd be great to paint the front wheel. I'm going to clean and paint those wheels. Maybe when I'm done, I'll put everything together and paint the front ones, just to make sure the paint matches and make it look nice. We're getting one step at a time closer to working on the Toyota. I haven't heard anything from the body shop. So, yes, they actually are a body shop, but I want to call them and see if they got any news on that front, on the 4Runner. We got many hours work here to do on that yet. I'm tempting myself to start on the little build back there. But I'm trying to get something done, you know, just one job at a time. So we got a lot of stuff to knock out, and it's very cold, and it's set up to be 2 inches of snow today overnight, and then just be a very miserable week. Actually, by Thursday, I think we're supposed to hit 60 degrees something. So, yeah, it'll be a little bit difficult. But what I'll do is I'll paint some things and run the heater while I work here. Got that set up ready to rip. I'm just refusing to turn it on until I get some paint sprayed. So, no, I don't think we're going to go snowmobiling. I think we're better off getting our wheelers ready so that when the weekends come around, we can go and have a good time wheeling around. Then it's time to get the Cub Cadets and stuff ready to do gardening. I want to get Leroy's stuff knocked out and get it moved out of here so we don't have to spend the rest of forever looking at everything. I'm just having a hard time finding the energy and the ability to even get up in the morning and work. That's nothing new, but hey, keep comments coming. I really appreciate everyone because it tells me that I'm doing something that people value. That somebody's out there that likes what I do, and yeah, so I'm gonna keep on. I brought the vise in, and I'm thinking about making like a clamp bracket. The clamps here and here, and there's kind of a plate for it to sit on. The other thing that's been tempting me the last few days is to get all this old household stuff and just move it upstairs. Probably directly above, line the floor with it. Most of the stuff up there, you can see the blue tarp, it's all tarped up off there just to keep more dirt from falling down, because I actually did some silver paint up there just to keep overspray, and all that dirt fell down. So now I feel like I'm back to square one with that. But so basically the idea is if we put the tarp down, there won't be any new dirt falling. And I went up and put pegboard over the windows or the ventilators, trying to keep the squirrels and stuff out. I don't know what this stuff is. It's like fly poop or something. Dead flies, fly wings, bat poop. I don't know. It's nasty. I don't want to touch it. We got the headlights to do on this, so there's a couple things I want to do on this before it gets mark sold. The front tire needs to get painted. The oil leak needs to be stopped. And then I want to fix the headlight. And if there's any other thing to be done, it would be just rip all the plastics off, set them somewhere, sand them, and paint them. And I have a sandblaster coming early in the week. So, a sandblaster could be great. It could be absolutely great. So I can't wait to get it. Right now I'm doing stupid things like making extensions for grind. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Too much popcorn. Oh no, I just drank lemonade. That might have done it. So, yeah, if we had a sandblast, I could sweep the sand up off the floor and filter it through like a window screen or something and be good to go. All right, guys, we got to pop toes on this. I got to take care of that too. The caps fell off the wheels, so I was going to get those from Himrod Supply when we lived in Himrod, but I never got around to it. So it really needs a power washing. It needs a lot of work. Spindle bolts are shot. I've never seen spindle bolts that worn out. This is literally one of the most beat to death Cub Cadets I have ever seen. And like I said, it needs a lot of love. But these weights on the back, that is the answer, man. I ought to get another big weight like that. Put 2 of those on the back. Man, you could do whatever you bloody well please. The other thing is, as much as I hate going away from the 2-pedal arrangement, I think 1 big pedal would be the most effective setup. Because it's almost impossible to get everything centered. I built a sweet custom-built centering mechanism. Used to be inside the frame. I think I might have thrown it, tossed it somewhere. But it's really hard to do. Be better off just to drill a hole in the frame and not have to deal with that again. I have the actual what are they called? Quadrant? Something. Something that's slightly lost to memory. So the pedal's driving directly off the swash plate the way it is now. So I have the original thing, the one that goes to neutral with the foot pedal and all that stuff that I should have never changed. So this needs major renovations. Wiring. I like the exhaust back on. Charging. Gotta make sure that fan pushes enough air. I think maybe the radiator is blown. I'm not sure, unless there's a hole poked in the bottom of the rad hose, because it sits on a bolt or on a threaded stud. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to take care of it on it. The throttle cable doesn't have enough throw. It's just a factory throttle. Even the gauges look terrible. They're all rusty since the winter time, full of water and rust. This button doesn't. It'll probably come back. Those are pretty good buttons. I need everything to be keyed to power so that the kids can't mess with it. So it'd be great to go to LED and save that battery as much as possible. Which actually isn't doing that bad. So, guys, I'm going to let you go now. I think that's all we had to talk about. But the old Cub Cadets are pretty amazing. This girl here just fired up right out of the snowbank. The only thing I did is disconnect the battery over winter. The 149, probably go out there and fire it up right now. It's fantastic. I mean, I've done a lot of work on the diesel, so it should work. But there's still monumental amounts of work left to do on it. This has widened wheels, I think. Can't really see, but I think they are widened. I think they were off the old Roper. So we gotta get a hydraulic pump on this. Gotta try and get my clutch worked in there. It's just, I never get to use this the way I really wanted to, because I've never gotten to finish it, because it starts taking lots of time and money. Or I might as well just buy a 234 or something and keep ripping. Alright, that's the end of the episode, guys. Believe in summertime. It's a good thing, and it'll happen sooner or later. Alright, see you in the next one.